Hello, everyone. I'm Kitty. It's a beautiful day in Capitol Hall, and today I'm going to show you how to mix paint, specifically mixing primary and tertiary colors. So we're going to start with an ultramarine blue, a cadmium red, and for our final color, we're going to be using a cadmium yellow. These three colors are your primary colors: blue, red, and yellow, and they're what we're going to work from for the rest of the mixing process. So to get started, I'm going to show you what happens when you mix the primary colors to get secondary colors. So we're going to start with a little bit of cadmium yellow and the tiniest bit of ultramarine blue to get a green color, as you'll see in a moment. Here we have mixed sort of a sage green, and that's our first secondary color. Our next color, we're going to go for a bit of a purple tone. So we're going to start with cadmium red and ultramarine blue. Now, purple can be a little bit tricky because all three of these paints are extremely pigmented, and you have to properly assess which pigments are going to take over one another. So I'm using just a tiny bit of blue once again. But a reminder that the cadmium red is extremely pigmented and will sort of overtake the color mix. So a little bit later, I'm going to add just a little bit of white to this like magenta purple so you can see it better. And there we have our secondary color, which is a magenta-y purple. For our third color, we're going to mix our final two primary colors that have not been mixed yet. We're going to go in with a lot of cadmium yellow and a tiny bit of cadmium red to make an orange. All right, and there we have our orange color, which is the tiniest bit of cadmium red. Now, what I'm going to talk about is essentially values in color and how you can use color to make your colors more muted or more pale. So I'm mixing these two colors across from each other on the color wheel now, which would be complementary colors. And this is going to create a sort of brownish muted tone, which will happen when you mix complementary colors because they're opposites on the color wheel. To create a lighter tone with the same orange, I'm adding white. This will make it lighter and less bright. It'll make it a more muted tone as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. That's about all I have for my mixed colors. Hope you enjoyed.